music, no music, with the mystery show. Although, yeah, it's like we do it on our own lately, the last few weeks. But we promise we will be back and with 5 of us. And well, Danny, how are you?
I'm doing
I
pretty
love your
good, man.
tattoo, by the way.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just loading up my broadcast, guys. Give me 1 second here. Bear with me. I'm gonna load up my chat too on YouTube. So, give me one momento, guys.
This is like the pre-show.
Yep. All right, here we go, guys.
Welcome, everybody. Since you are working on your setup, I'm going to give a shout out to Skills, Illuminati Eye, Chronic Crops, Yo, what up? Fine, fine. Skills, Outlaw, and Luzkas. That's gotta be German. Yeah, that's gotta be German. I don't know what it means. Luzkas, I'm from the Netherlands, so I don't speak. I understand German, but I don't speak it. I just, well, yeah, that's about it. The Dutch form, the Dutch language and the German language are almost similar, but.
All right, I'm all set. You guys, are you ready to start this up here?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm already online.
Alright, yeah, so am I. I'm just gonna, fix the beginning when we afterwards. Okay, so let's begin. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in to this video right now. I am Danny ColdBlood, aka MusicVidiot, and I am with this sexy beast right here. Her name is Dibbs Gaming. What's up, Dibbs?
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Every Sunday, at least we try, and I think we're doing a great job. We are online every Sunday, so yeah, I'm fine, man. How are you? How was your weekend?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I brought up some interesting stuff recently, and some of that stuff I think we're going to talk about today. But we're going to do something that we've also have been bringing up and been meaning to do. I know sometimes it's hectic when we do the mystery show, especially when everybody's here because 5 people. It's a lot of voices, a lot of people doing a lot of things, and it's kind of rough to even get your own 2 cents out, let alone your viewers and their comments and stuff. So, guys, it's not that we don't appreciate you or love the support that you're giving or showing up or anything. It's not like that. So we're going to show you our appreciation and really give the stage to you guys a little bit. So we're going to talk a little bit of stuff, and then we're going to bring you guys to the stage, and you guys are going to be welcome to go ahead and ask us whatever you want. Mystery-wise, well, I guess if you want to ask Dibbs about his personal life and how many, people he has sex with or his Pornhub community count, you could do that. But if you guys want to ask whatever questions, we'll give you whatever answers. Can't say they're going to be true or not, but, we'll have some fun with it. And it'll be nice to get to know you guys and get to talk to everybody. So, Dibbs, I'm excited. It's our first Q&A together, man. It's going to be pretty sweet.
I never even done a Q&A. And well, I don't even know what. Well, yeah, I'm not. How do you say that? I really like to talk mystery. I don't really care what their favorite dinner is or something. But,
I want to talk about steak and eggs. I really like the way this, the steak is when it's rare with the sunny side up eggs.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? No, we're not going to have a conversation like that, guys. We are going to talk mystery. Hope to God it's going to stay on topic.
Yeah, you see, sometimes YouTubers do that. They say, "What's your favorite dinner?" Yeah, and I just skip the video. Bye bye. I don't really
Straight
care.
business
I just wanna...
with Dibbs, guys. Straight business.
I think it's fun, but because I like the movie Contact. It's about it's mystery related, and It's about contacting aliens and what would happen if what would happen with the Earth if people would contact us, and so I like those kinds of movies.
You know
And
what's funny is you've been talking about that TV show. I just did the
yeah, I
Shoot for the
love that. I was so
Stars episode. You know, the one that I do every week on Saturday, and it actually brought up a guy that's a Rockstar employee, and it also shows how he was in previous GTA games. Actually, one of them is your favorite one, is Vice City, and the V Rock radio station, and it made me think about that V show because you know V Rock, V the TV show. It just kind of obviously made a big stamp of a connection in my brain. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you about that. I think you already watched the show anyway, so it's not like you didn't know
yeah, I've
about it.
seen it. Yeah, and
Um,
yeah, Vice City is still my favorite game. Yeah, true.
yeah, I'm gonna
It's
be
just the
playing.
music and the TV series V. I was a little boy, and we had only like that was in the 80s, and there were like two channels here in the Netherlands, and one of them showed off V, the TV series. And remember when you were like 10 years old and you get out of the shower and your parents tell you, okay, you can watch 1/2 hour. You're sitting
Yeah,
there
and
with
then you
your
gotta
hair
go
all
to
wet.
bed. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I watched the show V, and then you go to bed and fantasize all about it. So,
That's how it started,
yeah,
guys. Mystery
that's
hunting
how it
at
started.
its very
Yeah,
beginning. The seed was started
yeah,
then, back when Dibbs had
yeah.
wet hair after a shower. You know, Telling is
And
not really
I
watching
guess
V,
I
but he's
guess
actually
I'm
watching a
stuck.
static television looking for a nipple on,
Yeah,
like sneaking that HBO or Showtime channel in. I see
yeah.
a nipple!
No,
Is that a nipple?
I'm
Yeah, it's a
stuck in the
nipple!
80s. I'm stuck in the 80s. So,
So we're gonna bring up something
oh,
actually. Talking about Vice City and stuff. I'm gonna be. I recently did one of the episodes to see how it went, and it turned out great. So I'm gonna continue to do a series I started called Blast from the Past, where I play the older games and stuff. But one of the things that me and Dibbs are gonna start doing, guys, and sometimes we might do it solo on our own channels, but we're gonna try to do it a lot of the time together. And we're gonna start our own series. So look out for a new series coming your way, and me and Dibbs are gonna start it, and it's gonna be called the Cold Case Files. So the Chiliad Mystery Cold Case Files, where we go through all of our older videos and possibly other people's videos, some stuff on Reddit, all the places where the community puts their information, and we're gonna go over all the stuff that's been discovered but forgotten about. Like there's 2 UFOs that fly around the sky. Did you guys know that? Around the whole map every single day. They just circle around the whole map. So that's something huge. There's a lot of huge things that we've discovered that just doesn't get talked about. So we're going to start doing that because attention needs to be sometimes focused on what we already have because the mystery's not solved yet. So any information, old or new, is still just as valuable. But today, Dibs, I want to get into something with you here.
yeah,
The
oh
other
yeah. Hold on,
day,
hold on. Can I add something to it?
for a
Because
price, you got to give me a
yeah,
kiss,
for a price, yeah.
you sexy fucking character. You trying to look up your skirt right now?
Uh, well, it's like the people who were in the beginning, the mystery hunters from the beginning. I'm only here for a year. Not next month. I'm here for a year. And if you look at the mystery hunters who don't play the game anymore, but they made great discoveries. And why shouldn't we take another look at it? And some of them are debunked, some of them are not. And there are actually players who never heard of it, or there are new players who will have a different view on it. And we have the group on the PS4 and the Xbox. We got a mystery hunters group there, so you can all join along and come in the show, and that we invite like 2 or 3 guys or girls, and then discuss the video, or we do a cold case file, and we just going to do a detective show or something like that, and look at all the evidence, look at if it can be debunked, or maybe if there's more room to investigate further,
Yeah, that's a
and
good point. That's a good point.
honor in that way the previous mystery hunters. Who made those great discoveries. So
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think,
point, and I like the idea of bringing a couple of the viewers in on it every week. You know, lucky one or two viewers in on the show to be a part of it and also hear what they have to say, because even though some of these people don't do YouTube, a lot of viewers don't have a YouTube where they do mystery stuff or a Twitter or a Instagram or a fucking a Twitch. They just have great information. They spend their time hunting. And they don't care about doing the social media thing. And sometimes, you know, they're the best, you know, people to hear from, because sometimes the best discoveries come from the viewers. So that's why we're going to start involving you guys a lot more. I totally am down with that. That's going to be so awesome. But
Yeah,
today,
really
I can't wait to get into what we're going to talk about. It's going to be so awesome. Because the Dibbs, I
yeah,
can't wait to see what you
yeah,
think of some of this stuff. Um,
yeah,
Now, I know that the video I had yesterday was a long video, guys. It was over an hour. It was a broadcast because I actually want to, you know, go on this journey with you guys. So that's why I'm doing it as a broadcast style. Okay, so I'll be doing the part 2 later on. So if you guys want to stick around later on tonight, around like 11 or 12 Eastern Standard, definitely come by my channel and check it out. But basically, we have here on top of Mount Chiliad, come back when your story is complete. Now, it doesn't say come back when you have 100%. It doesn't say come back when you've completed every single mission in single player. It doesn't say any of that. All it says is come back when your story is complete. Now, when is the next time that we are, you know, here, back again on this exact deck? We come back here with Michael when we do the Epsilon tracks after we finish what? We finish the Epsilon story. We come back here. Now, I know that, you know, there isn't any proof, but this is a strong speculation, and that's what we're all about, is talking mystery stuff, especially once a week here on the Mystery Show. So this is perfect to bring up today because I think there's a lot of validity here and reason to believe that there is a possibility that this could be part of what we need to do, or even so obvious that it's never been done before because of how simple it actually is. Think about it, guys. Story. Come back when your story is complete. We have a lot of stuff in this game linked up with that word, like the word legend. If you look up the definition of legend, you're going to find the word story. We have Legend of Los Santos, okay, which is the platinum trophy, and it says you're Vinewood's biggest star, okay, shoot for the stars. And if you look up Legend of the West, that's the Red Dead Redemption platinum trophy. And the image for that is actually the silver or steel horse that we see on Portola, right next to the guy preaching the Epsilon tract. Alright, so there's a lot of connections here, and if you think about it, alright, we're on top of Mount Chiliad. Chiliad means a group of 1,000, and if you think of what the word 1,000 means, by definition, it's like the sum of 10 or 100. Now, we have 3 main characters. Now, that doesn't, you know, it's not divisible by 10 or 100 by L, but 2 is, right? The number 2 is, definitely connects. So, does that mean we have to kill a player? Michael or Trevor? Or does it mean that we need to do something before we ever even get that third player available? Like, before Trevor even comes into the scene, what if we go ahead and complete our Epsilon story? Because after we do the story, we come back here and do the tracks. The tracks take us to so many, you know, very relevant and suspicious-ass locations, like in the mountain here at the TO1 and TO2 doors. We have the one that says, come, go to where the blast is not felt. Now, what blast are they talking about? There's a lot of stuff that we could bring up here, and if you think about it, guys, you know, come back when your story is complete. Michael can do the Epsilon right from the beginning of the game. You don't need to wait any kind of a time period. There is no, you know, certain milestone that you need to wait for. Isn't that suspicious and coincidental that we could do it directly from the very beginning? And as I was doing that broadcast yesterday, I brought up so much of the Epsilon stuff thrown in our face right from the beginning, like from the prologue and, you know, our way working to get to Michael. Like we had the bum in the first mission with Franklin and Lamar, where you try to steal the bike from that garage, and the bum is like, "Get away from me, you Zaffo agents!" And, you know, right there at the corner of Franklin Street when we're taking Lamar back, we have the Children of the Mountain, and it says, you know, go to see yourself on the top of the mountain, or whatever it says over there, but the S is falling off, so it says elf. And one of the viewers yesterday brought up how ELF, ELF, is an electronic something frequency. So, I mean, there's a lot of clues, and there's a lot of stuff leading to this. Dibbs, I just talked for about 3 hours straight on a run-on sentence. What do you think about everything that I just fucking threw at you guys?
Yeah, I agree that there's more to Epsilon. I was kind of surprised that you can actually play the Epsilon mission without playing the game. Like, I didn't know. I thought that the Epsilon mission opens up after you unlock Trevor, but you can play it before it. And I haven't tested it. Just play the story and complete it, and then check back. What strikes me though is that those carves come back when your story is complete. Now that you mentioned the Children of the Mountain, is that the same carvings are at
Oh
the hiking
yeah.
trail. The
Good
hiking
one.
trail.
You're fucking
Yeah,
definitely. Oh man, you're right, dude. At the bottom of this mountain, guys, actually right by where it says on the map, right, for the comeback or bring $500,000, right? Doesn't it say that
yeah,
on the map to the
yeah.
docks?
On the UV, yeah, under the
On the
UV map. Yeah,
UV map, right? Yeah, bring $500,000, which still isn't solved. We still don't have that solved. And coincidentally, the one thing on that map that we don't have solved on the blueprint map is located right, or presumed to be located right here by that sign that you just brought up, Dibs. On the bottom of the mountain, we have actuality carved in on the Chiliad map, and it's in the same kind of scratching that we have here on
yeah,
this thing. And if you look at that sign also down on the bottom, Chiliad spelled wrong. It's spelled
yeah.
Chillia, or
And
whatever the
and,
fuck.
and what strikes me, yeah, but what strikes me more is that the how do you say that in English? The glyphs are like painted. Everything is painted, and this is carved. So and the Children of the Mountain actuality, and maybe it's got a little bit more explanation to that, because learn about your actuality. That's their main goal of the Children of the Mountain. And on their website, you have to do like a puzzle or something, and you have to type it in real fast. And one of the secret passwords is actuality, and find about yourself at the mountain or something that says like that. And it's the same carving, so it could be connected to, yeah, it could be connected to Epsilon too, but it also can be connected to the Children of the Mountain. It's like both things we have to investigate further. But the
I think you're
carving,
definitely right, man. Because you know what? I'm on Cult Stopper's website on my phone, in-game phone, and if you go to Children of the Mountain, right? It says on here. I brought this up in a video before, but just in case people haven't seen it, um, it talks about thousands of dollars later, so bringing up the word thousand and everything again. But it says here, if I could find it, I'm gonna look for it. But I'll go ahead and tell you guys. It talks about the Cayman Islands. Now, the Cayman Islands, if you remember, the Epsilon. Okay, Chris Fromage tells Michael, okay, that they're going to the Cayman Islands to write the rest of the stuff, right? So, isn't it kind of coincidental that the children of Epsilon both have something in common like that? The location, the Cayman Islands. I think that if we keep on observing small and easy details to the past like that, that's something that could slip right by you. So if we pay attention and observe these things, we're gonna start connecting the dots, guys. And I do believe that they're connected in more than one way, as we just brought up. The scratchings, this is taped same kind of scratchings, and it's all related. So, dude, that's awesome that you brought that up, Dibs. I didn't even think of that, man. That's awesome.
well, I was trying to find the website of Children of the Mountain, but I was too lazy to type it in, so
Just type in
I
cult
couldn't
in the
find it.
search bar on your in-game phone.
Oh, okay,
Type
yeah,
in cult.
because I know for 100% that the one of those passwords is actuality, and what is strange is that you can't find it anywhere else. That those carvings,
Right.
Children of the Mountain.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, except here and below. There's like a starting point, or okay, and then you can go to the entry and then the password. Okay, I'm gonna try to spell it. I hope my English is good.
And one of the things
Oh,
too,
crap.
with Children of the Mountain, is they hold on, where the hell is this, man? I can't find it. Uh, Damn it, it sucks. The Children of the Mountain, it's very suspicious
Crap.
about how they're so connected, because you know, we got the mountain with Epsilon, okay, and the tract is up here, but yet the children of the mountain preach about it. So it's like they both, seem to be fraudulent, but at the same time, we get that after we do all the tracks and we come here when our Epsilon story is complete, we do all the tracks, we seem to get a message from Marnie that gives us a whole entire tract so far, like the 9 paradigms or whatever it is, and it is so cryptic, dude. But
Incorrect.
I got a couple of people helping me try to figure it out, and you know what? Some of the stuff that we're getting, dude, is ridiculous. So I'll be talking to you guys about that later on tonight. And I'm not sure if you could do it. If you're trying to do that right now, I'm not sure if you could do it online. I think it's meant for single player, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, true. And I spelled it wrong, I guess. The actuality, is it double L or not? I don't know.
It's ACTUALITY.
Yeah, I spelled it wrong. I thought I did, but...
Another English class here with Dibbs Gaming. Next is poetry. Quote the Raven Nevermore with Danny ColdBlood. Let's go get the Raven peyote and start this one off. Let's give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat here. We got
before we do that, normally the black satellite is colored different in single player. I'm looking at the satellite dishes from here, and normally the one that is pointing a different way. It's black, but here I'm watching it now. Online, it is the same color as the rest.
No, is it? Because it's usually a different color.
Yeah, really. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. It's the same color, but in single player, that one is black. I'm gonna check it by my phone. Hold on, because I don't play
You're
online.
right, dude. Holy shit, guys! What he's saying right now is, you see the satellite dishes out there? Okay, I got them right in the middle of the screen.
Normally it's black.
Yeah, the one that's facing the other way, if you could see right in the middle, like right where this street here comes up, okay, see the street in the top of the screen, how it goes, if you just follow it straight up to that middle satellite, okay, from the right side, it'll be the third one in, okay, or the fourth one in from the left side, okay, it's facing the right, it's facing the different direction than the other ones. On single player, that is blacked out from the top of Mount Chiliad. When you zoom in on it, it's black, the other ones are lit up. This is very strange that it's lit up here for us.
Holy crap, man! I just watched it because I don't play online, and I first thought, okay, it's a thing I wanted to show the viewers because it's odd, but I thought, well, maybe it's a lightning glitch or something. But this is the first time I'm checking it out because I don't play online, and now I'm watching it, so it's there deliberately, because now it's normal. So it wasn't a glitch. It does mean something.
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure of it now. I'm watching it now.
You know, one of the things I'm going to be bringing up in one of my videos, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to investigate this further because I'm going to compare it. I'm going to take the single player image, and I'm going to what I'm showing here, and show the viewers that there's something wrong with this. It doesn't add up.
Well, check this out. This is one of the things I'm going to say right now is something I was going to bring up in a video, but because I think it's pretty much gold. It's good, good shit here. But I'll go ahead and give you guys an exclusive sneak peek of something I'm going to bring up in the future. Okay, one of the things that I think his name is Aaron Garbett, the art director from GTA. Okay. If you listen to what he said, okay, he told a couple different places like magazines and stuff about the Easter eggs in this game, and he said players would be wowed at the sheer amount of obscure Easter eggs involving Yetis and other things. Now, he says, listen to this, he says they're obscured, right, involving Yetis and other things. Now, check out the way he said that. Players would be wowed, like the wow signal.
Oh, wow, right? Signal.
Wowed. And one of the things that we know about this big ear over here, the big ear satellites, okay, these aren't actually satellite dishes. These are actually, and this is the dude. The dude made this clear to me, and he's actually right. We got to stop calling these satellite dishes. They're radio telescopes, and there's a difference. But one of the things is, you know, these in real life are used for stuff like that, for messages, you know, from different frequencies and stuff like that. So this is a pretty interesting thing that you notice here with this thing not being darked out, the radio telescope not being blacked out online. So far, I'm wowed by it, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I am really going to hop on single player after the show, and I'm going to investigate it because this is something.
And a
I'm
shout
sure
out
of it.
to a viewer living on the edge for actually bringing that to my attention. That observing the clarity of what he said, because I didn't even notice that he said that like that. So I think he was being clever and nobody caught it. So shout out to living
And
on the edge. I also want to give out some
yeah.
shout outs. You want to give out some shout outs to some people?
Yeah, me too. And I hope I hope that what's your opinion in the chat about this? Have you ever noticed that this how should we call it now? Not satellite dishes, but
It's
radio
a radio telescope. The radio telescope.
radio telescope. That now it isn't black. It's colored like the rest. And
Let's go
in
take a
single
look at
player.
it. We'll go fly over there. One thing I
Yeah.
wanted to bring up to you, Dibbs, is I was watching the music, okay, of GTA 5, okay? It's the, you know, it's got its own original score. And, you know, one thing I brought up before is, you know, think about it. The score, the big one, okay, in the game, okay, there might, you know, we always think of it as the last heist, you know, the score, the big one. But what if they're talking about music, you know, the GTA 5 score? Because the score is also a piece of music. And sound is a big deal in this game. And, you know, I was just recently again, there's on YouTube, you can watch the live performance of like the 2013 like Rockstar concert, and they had like some of the bands that played on, you know, on the radio in the game get together with like their Rockstar like violinists and keyboardists, and it's really like an orchestra meets like rap and rock. It's fucking great. It's really awesome shit. But one of the things they had going on was a projector screen above them in the background playing for the audience. And you know what they were doing? They were doing a lot of stuff that is like, holy crap, I think they were giving people clues with the music and they didn't even realize it. Like, there's like frames of Trevor's mother. There's a lot of times the Rockstar logo is mirrored in different ways, and it created so many different shapes and stuff, like diamonds and hearts. Like the Rockstar logo, like, you know, being mirrored in the corners and vertically and horizontally, created hearts and diamonds and all this stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, what if they're like subliminally telling people like that's what they want us to do? You know, they got Radio Mirror Park, a lot of stuff like that. What if we are supposed to be giving into some of that Jesus toast and folding the map in half and some of that shit? You know, I don't really feed into it a lot of the times, but who am I to say that they didn't do something like that? So, you know, just try to be more open-minded, guys, when it comes to this mystery, because it's not solved yet. And in video game land, okay, whenever there's an Easter egg that goes more than like a week after the game's, you know, released, that's a big deal. That's a long time, because people in video games, they solve shit quick. So this has been going on for years. There's something that we are not thinking about seeing or observing correctly. So just, you know, just kind of make it to everybody that it's probably right there before our eyes. So
Yeah, you're talking about music, and in my last video, and it sounded real strange, and you can't do it on single player, I guess. But what I thought about those do re mi fa sol la di do, those horns, those car horns.
wow, man, you could hit a high
And
pitch note there. You know what? Are you sure you're not the one that's
and
singing at the beginning of your videos? You're like,
you know, yeah. No, but now we have to. Well, okay, this is just how do you say that?
speculation
Brainstorming here,
or brainstorming.
speculation, all speculation. But if it's all about radio and how do you say that?
Frequencies, music, sound.
Yeah, frequencies, music and sound. What if you do something with those ro de mi fa sol la di do and like orchestrate something? It wouldn't make sense, because in single player you can't do that.
Yeah,
But
I
in
think that you could be
online,
right, man, because they add a lot of stuff online and they don't really add stuff to single player anymore. But one of the things you're right about is that they did give us in single player as well as online is the do re mi
yeah,
fa sol
but
la
it
ti
makes
do.
no sense to put those horns in, because if you buy one, if let's say you buy all six of them, the do re di la so de fa di, you buy all six of them, you can't use them. You only can use one, like
Yeah, one
do,
at a
just like
time, right?
yeah,
Well,
one at a time. So
there is
why?
one that's special. There's one that stands out to me, and I got to give a shout out to the dude or slash, aka Illuminati on the Xbox is the one that's the fifth one, right? You know, GTA 5, Do Re Mi Fa Sol, which is also like Los backwards, like Los Santos backwards, LOS SOL. It could mean, you know, shit out of luck. So You know, you'll do anything when you're shit out of luck. You'll try anything. You know, honk this horn all day. But if you want to look at it seriously, you know, do re mi fa sol is the fifth one, right? And it's actually a G note when you're playing it, which, you know, they even say in the game countless times, including in the Franklin and Lamar mission, a G note, which is also $1,000, which, you know, 1,000 Chiliad, okay? But one of the things is sol means different things in different languages. It means sun, solve, solution, and, you know, the connection that was made was we have praised the sun over at the altruist camp and stuff. Now think about it. You know, the mural looks like, at least to me, it looks like it was carved out by like an ancient civilization or something. Now these ancient civilizations, these old time, you know, people, okay, they praised the gods and stuff by music, using music and stuff like that. And it's funny that we have the musical horn section give us soul, right? Because, you know, it just makes a lot of sense that maybe we can use the horn to, you know, play a certain note or something, or maybe it's just another connection to the space docker because the horns are different. You know, Trevor, there's a lot of connections I'm going to be bringing up soon with Trevor, guys, and he has a shampoo in his bathroom called Horn. So I think that the horns might be, you know, special, like needed to be used. We have black lights that we could put on our cars now. It's kind of coincidental. We have a black light map that has secrets and, you know, stuff with the UV map. So there's so many stuff that we could speculate. Let's get into the viewers. Let's see what the viewers think about this. Let's get into the Q&A. You ready to do it, Dibbs? You want to get into the Q&A?
Yeah, there's pretty discussion here from what I can see, and I think the band Tangerine Dream did score. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
were a part of it. Yes, Tangerine Dream was definitely a part of it. The
Yeah,
guy
Justin
Edgar
Pope says
died
that.
too, which sucks. Is that one of the lead guys, Edgar, died, and he was really just a musical genius. But yeah, Tangerine Dream. You know what? The one thing about them is Delta brought this up. They didn't want to be a part of the Grand Theft Auto 5 score. They didn't want to do it. And something that Rockstar said convinced them. They said, listen, flew them out there. They paid for them to come out there, and they just wanted to show them something and explain something to them. And whatever they said and explained to them, they were like all for it afterwards. They were just definitely in it. And who knows what Rockstar showed them. Maybe there's a big moral to the story after we solve this mystery. Maybe it is about enlightenment and following one's own path, or who knows what the fuck the solution's going to entitle. I'm not trying to get too deep on you guys, but for some reason, they changed their minds when they were dead set on it, and now they're part of it, which is just awesome. Because the music, did you know this? That they call them stems. If you look up the GTA 5 score, you're gonna find out that there's music is all chopped up. Like there's different recorded parts. There's 8 parts, and coincidentally, the number 8 is shown up yet again with the music now, and they're called stems. Okay, and there's stems that are recorded. So like there might be a fast drum beat, a slow drum beat. They might have a change in the way the drum beat is. Same thing with guitar, this riff, that speed, this speed. Okay, and all of these different parts of all these different instruments are all going to be put together to form their own unique beat and vibe that you're going to have and feel when you're listening to it while playing the game. And how it's created and formed is up to the player. It's up to you. So if I have like 3 stars, like you guys notice how the music changes more and more and gets more involved and in depth as you get more stars. Well, the same thing as if you're in one part of the map compared to another part of the map. Depending on where you are, depending on what you're doing, and depending on how your wanted level is, you're going to decide what the computer, you know, puts in as that stem for that beat and that stem for that guitar riff. And all these 8 stems are going to be formed depending on your choices and location and everything to create that music. So what if we do have to almost conduct, if you will, the right song by letting the game create it by, you know, doing things right, like going to this place with the stars, like shoot for the stars, right, and get a one level over here or go over there or whatever it may be, right? So there is different music that's going to play depending on your actions, and it's all interactive the way that they did this. It's a big innovation and the next step in, like, you know, creating a video game and in technology with the vibes and the music that you get. So the way that Rockstar did this is pure genius, and Tangerine Dream had a big deal to do with all that. So that's a lot of information. I don't know if I made myself really clear, if I explained it correctly, but if you guys don't understand what I really am explaining here, definitely look into it. Worth your time. Just look up the 8 stems under the GTA 5 score. It's really interesting stuff.
Yeah, I've never heard about it. I just you were talking and I was just listening because I don't have anything to say about it. It's interesting and yeah, I think that these satellites. Hey, somebody joined the party, but I don't know him,
Oh,
and he left.
didn't have a invite only party, did you?
Yeah, I see. Like, if you can come here, it's probably nothing. I'm just looking at it. If you can, if you know, if you can see where I am, can you join me?
Yeah, I'm coming over here.
It's like we have to find the right location. You remember that here sometimes a camera spawns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and normally at 2 p.m. When it rains or something. But if you put out your camera, and this is speculation, it's probably, oh crap, I did something wrong. If you bring out your camera and you look at the billboard, it says stop. If you look to the left down under, you see a traffic sign, it says stop. And if you look a little bit more to the left, you see another stop, like 3 stops, like stop, you're at the right place, or stop that you're hearing something. And for me, it's a bit strange because here is that strange camera pointing to nothing. So, and if you stand on, because the camera ain't here now, but I think out of my head, this is the place where it's pointing to, and you can see the 3 stops, like 3 stops here at the right position.
And if you look at the billboard that you're talking about, it says "Stop paying your mortgage. The bank's failed." Right? Take a look at this.
Yeah.
I want to show you something that
this is just speculation.
Sense.
Don't how do you say? Oh, there's another one here. Here,
no,
behind you, another stop.
I get what you're saying.
There's there's like 4 stops in another stop, and here on the ground another stop. It's like 6 stops signs, and again, it's probably nothing, but.
Well, one thing I wanted to go ahead and mention on top of that. Recently I just did a
love
video.
speculating like this. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I just love speculating like this. It's probably nothing, but it's great fantasizing about it and investigate it more. Don't you think?
Oh hell yeah! That's one of the reasons why I love doing the mystery shows, because we actually get to just bring up whatever questions, and that's how you solve stuff, dude. You put your heads together and you start hashing out ideas, and that's one of the great things about the club, the Chiliad Mystery Club on the Xbox, and solving the Chiliad Mystery community on the PS4 that we have started, is that we get on and we all hunt together and we talk and hash out shit, and that's why we're constantly coming out with discoveries, because
Denny, someone in the comments says, did you watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind? And that's what was my last video about. They actually talk with the aliens through music. They do music notes in that, and and then they communicate with the alien mothership, with the UFO through music.
Did you ever see Mars Attacks?
And that's why I thought that Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Di, that was pretty interesting, because I saw an Easter egg from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but it was on GTA 5 City, so it's not on GTA 5. But I saw Candy Socks, the porn star, in 5 City. She is on a movie called Close Encounters. It shows that Rockstar knows about that movie.
Of course,
and maybe everybody does, but maybe something is related to music or receiving a message and through
definitely think
the antennas.
So, man. I think so, definitely. Did you ever see Mars Attacks? The movie Mars Attacks? I mean, the dude or AKA Illuminati. We were just talking about Mars Attacks. At the end of the movie, you know how they kill all the aliens and get rid of them, right? They use a certain frequency, and it just drives them crazy and blows up their heads inside their little suits and stuff. So and that's a movie about aliens.
I haven't seen it, but I've talked to Illuminati, and he's a great guy, by the way. I had the honor to. And that's why I hope that everybody who has an Xbox, please join the mystery group and join, and and then mystery hunt along with us. He's got some pretty amazing ideas, and he told me about the movie Arrival, that there could be like, and this is again all speculation, but that's what you do. That's what you do when you're mystery hunting. You speculate and until you find the right, like a little bit of evidence, and then you investigate. And he told about what could be like a huge antenna, and that was from the movie Arrival. And I haven't seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Trust me, I haven't. I'm gonna watch it, but I watched the Wikipedia, and I wanted to bring like a fresh pair of eyes. So I wanted to investigate this first, like the music key notes, and then watch the movie, not the other way around, because otherwise I'm going to compare it with the movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, oh, this is not right, that's not, and that's not right. But if I haven't watched the movie, I'm all open-minded for everything. So
Right.
and
yeah, I know
that's
I
for
already
me.
ruined the ending for you at Mars Attacks, but still, that's a good movie to watch also, because there is some Shining clues from the movie The Shining and Jack Nicholson, and a lot of these actors are in Mars Attacks, and there is actually some connections I made with that movie as well, not including the frequencies of, and stuff. So definitely listen to what Dibbs is saying, guys. Get involved with the clubs and the communities that we're talking about. You got Kairos Power is a big help. On the Xbox, you got Illuminati, you got a lot of these guys, and we're actually going to be doing a takeover soon. We're thinking about doing it tomorrow at some point in time. So if you guys want, you got to join the crew, because we're going to try to take over the base with an active crew to show the game that we are all together, united as one. So if you want to add me up on the social club, it's MusicVidiot, and then you can join the crew, Fun to Kill. All the information will be in the description. But Dibbs, I want to show you this sign really quick, because it was kind of what you were just saying with the stops over there. This invest in the red, it's in your interest. Well, in single player, me and Trippy just did a video where we were on the train, and we showed off how the train, you'll stay looking, forward at the north no matter what way the train goes and stuff. Now, one thing, this doesn't happen online, kind of like there's a weird suspicious stuff going on with that radio telescope, how it's not black online. Well, this online doesn't change, but in single player it does. When you're on the train, you can notice it, okay, as you're going down. Okay, from far away it looks like it does right now, but when you get closer, kind of like the Capital of Oro billboard, like when you zoom in on it, there's like the little alien spaceship, and there's the two monsters fighting. Well, this sign, when you get close to it, there's a scratch on the bottom cutting off the word bank, so it says Maze Balls, like B-A-L-L-Z, Maze Balls, and it says a big red stamp across this whole entire sentence saying foreclosure. And one thing, that it could have been, that could be showing us, is another foreshadowing by by Rockstar, and how they foreshadow all the time. It could have been a foreshadow showing us that the gun running DLC was going to happen, because how do we buy our bunkers and stuff online? We buy everything through the Maze Bank foreclosure site right here, the same exact way that it looks. If you go on your in-game phone and look at that box on the right, the Maze Bank foreclosure, Dibbs, that's foreclosure that's going across the maze. That's the same stamp that you'll see on this billboard, stamped right across of it. And it's really weird that it doesn't happen in online. So I just wanted to bring that up to you guys, as it seemed like it was perfectly in our view, placed there coincidentally for anyone that wants to ride this train. So I just wanted to bring that up to everybody. Everyone that is watching, what do you guys think of all this stuff? Start
I wanted
in the chat,
I wanted to credit some I wanted to credit some people, because I posted a video yesterday, the day before yesterday, and one of the first people who responded was Mr. Fuji, and he said, I talked about it a long time ago, and now you're walking away with it. I'm sorry, because I see he's writing like 1977, the wow signal created by MIDI sounds, in which create frequencies, Wout, which created the first couple of games before Doom and before Wolfenstein. And there's a great discussion going on there, and but I really have to say to Mr. Fuji, I didn't was trying to rip you off, or I got the idea from Illuminati. He said we have to watch older. He was talking about the Arrival, and we have to watch all the movies, and well, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say because
Well, the thing
it's
is,
not
you know, a lot of these guys might feel the same way. You know, a lot of people will say, "What the hell? I talked
yeah, but
about that,
I don't
and
want I
you're
don't
stealing
want
that
to.
from me."
I
You
d-
know, and that's not
no,
the
no, but
point. We
yeah,
don't
but
do that. You know what I mean? Like, you
no,
don't do that. I don't do
because
that.
no, but he has to. I really has. He really has to know that if he talked to me before, or he had the idea before me, or I could have seen it anywhere else, I would have credited him. I would have invited him over, and we do a discussion together. And I'm
Right.
not about taking how do you say the discoveries to
And
myself.
he should know that,
And
dude. I mean, they
no,
that's
and
the
he's
thing that.
watching, I'm really glad that he is in the chat, so I could tell him that I'm glad he's here, and I'm glad he's like the rest of us mystery hunting,
See, that it
and
bothers me that
that he
people
knows
say
that
this stuff
I'm not like
sometimes,
that.
though,
I'm not.
because
Yeah.
you know people that don't know us will you know what if they stop in and they see a comment like that? They might think, oh, you guys. And the thing is, you guys should know by now, okay? If you watch enough of our videos, you know that every time we say a fucking sentence, we're saying someone's name attached to it because we always give credit. So if you think that we're stealing something from you, get the fuck out of your own ass because we don't do
No, no, no,
that.
no, no.
You
No,
know
I
what I
don't
mean?
mean it in
I'm
that way.
so
No,
sick
no,
of
no. Just you
people.
can just
I know
tell.
you.
Yeah,
I know
no,
you don't mean
no,
it that way. But I'm just saying in general.
no.
Like I have my own feelings on the situation because I'm sick of hearing about that kind of shit. Like we don't do that. We don't steal. We're here for the. Me and Dibbs. I can tell you out of all the hunters, me and Dibbs are in it for the real fucking deal. And you could believe us or not, but we're trying to solve this thing. We're not trying to
No,
fuck
the
around. We're
people
not
are
trying to show you
watching. They
flashy
know it. They
shit.
know it.
We're trying to show you like, and we're not stealing. We credit everybody. And if you ever feel like that, bring it up to us. Let us know. And you know if for some reason I forgot your name or Dibs, you know, you'll definitely get an apology because we are trying to do the right thing. And if you know, if you feel like that, trust me, we didn't. We will, it's never like that. It's there's always an
No.
explanation.
And,
Always,
and if
absolutely.
it happens like with Mr. Fuji, and maybe he did mention it somewhere, and I don't know, and then I will put him in the description afterwards again. So it's not about that, but I think he knows because he says it's okay, and the people in here, and again we should focus on the mystery because I see a lot of this great discussion going on with people talking about theories and
Yeah, let's go
movies
take a
and
look at what
yeah,
everyone's
let's check
saying.
your chat.
Here, I'll go ahead and give a couple shout outs here. And Mr. Fuji, that wasn't directed towards you. Okay, I know.
No,
It
no,
really
no, no,
wasn't.
he
It's
knows,
just
he
because you
knows.
know it's a build up, and you guys understand. A lot of people over time, and you know it just gets you get tired of hearing it because when you are doing things with the right intentions and honestly, and then you get that kind of feedback or negative shit, you just feel like what the fuck, man? Like why am I doing this for? You know what I mean? Why am I bothering doing this if this is the kind of shit I'm hearing? But you know I shouldn't even let it affect me because 99% of the time
No, but
you guys are
those
fucking
people
awesome.
don't
You know,
even do.
so it's
They don't even do like.
whoa.
Those people don't who are all about themselves. They don't even do like mystery shows and invite people to their lobbies. And you created the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 group. I have an own Facebook group that's have already 1,200 members. Yeah, I can honestly say that I am really in it for the mystery, and
Oh hell yeah.
we don't have a million subs, or I'm lucky if I get 5,000 views. I know that's why in my comment section it's always about the mystery. There's no screaming at each other. Everybody's idea is taken seriously because we're all speculating, and everybody can hit the jackpot. You can go in tomorrow in the game, find something, and suddenly you hit the jackpot. So that's why I'm still in here. And just what we found now, like in online the satellite is normal, and in offline it's a black satellite. So yeah, for me that is like, hey, I really have to focus on that, and I'm
Yeah,
going to,
anytime that there's a change or something
yeah,
that's not right, you always have to look into it. Like, a long time ago, I brought up the subtitles. I've never seen a discrepancy within the subtitles on this game. It always matches up to what the character is saying. Okay, the words are always the same, identical, except for when we see a scene that's recreated from a previous Rockstar title, Red Dead Redemption, the Bigfoot scene with the hunter, which is actually done by the same voice actors as well. But, you know, when that hunter says Sasquatch, okay, it says Beast in the subtitles. And I always said, what the fuck does that... I brought that up so long ago, and way before the Beast and Bigfoot Easter egg even came out. And now I understand what that was.
I didn't know.
You know what I mean? That was all about, you know, the Beast and the, you know...
Yeah, the detail. Yeah, that's why I love always investigating a mystery hunt with you. You got so much great eye for detail, and I don't have that kind of detail, and I just love making connections with things. Like you see a detail over there, and I see, oh man, that detail is over there too. Maybe we can connect them some way. So that's why it's a pleasure always do mystery hunting together with other people too, and especially you. And that's why we are doing a live.
I appreciate it, Debs. Thank you very much, man. Very, very flattered. It's always a good time working with you as well. Guys, if you want to take some time to go ahead and ask us some stuff or whatever, feel free. We're going to start paying attention to the chat here, and you know, I'd like to thank you guys all for jumping in.
I think it's a Dutch guy, because I recognize it. Max Onbekend is Dutch.
Oh my God! Maybe you should drive.
He says those scientists, and there's FIB. Is it worth taking another look at it, because they changed it out of the game? So, is there a reason for it? Why did Rockstar suddenly remove those FIB cars out of the game? There are only scientists there now,
I don't know.
And no more FIB. Me neither.
All I could think of is we have scientists now in our bunkers, right? They do the research for us on our supply runs, and that alien thing that just got found, right? You know, which I think are real aliens, because they, you know, teleport and they do all this shit. So I think they're real aliens. And what do we collect from that? We collect the alien egg. So what are they going to be researching and you know, giving us to be able to purchase from the alien egg? What kind of technology? Will it be something like the railgun, or maybe something, you know, even crazier? You know, you never know what Rockstar's going to come out with in the future. But there is a fact,
and even that
the alien egg will be something, right? They had to research something.
Yeah, and that's you're absolutely right. There must be creating something. And Sir Galahut is his name. He showed a picture of a woman. And a man from the FIB together, and it sure looked like Scully and Mulder. It was just like they were just, it was just positioned the same way. They were lying next to each other. So I really were hoping that the Guru team who found it would spend more time investigating what's there to be found. Like, why is because when you drive there, suddenly the car stops. And I watched it because the GTA series videos, they did the same thing, and their car stopped at the same exact spot, like an EMP bomb just dropped. But what is strange is that the FIB cars are not affected. The FIB cars are still working on that alien site, but your car or tank or whatever you come with, or helicopter, it disables, but those cars are working. The scientists who are there, what are the consequences of taking the egg, because GTA Online is supposed to be before GTA single player, so there are more questions than answers in that mission. So
you know, the one thing about the X-Files, you know, you'll bring up Scully and Mulder, is I recently started to watch the X-Files again. From the beginning, you know, it's on Netflix, and I'll tell you what, my mouth dropped from a lot of the episodes. I can't believe so many of the connections to this game. I wonder, you know, exactly how much stuff Rockstar took from the movie and TV world and put in their game, because, you know, now I don't remember who said this to me, so I'm sorry for not giving you credit. Just want to make that clear. But somebody had mentioned to me before, what if, you know, that they're just. I think it was DZ Dozer, DJ Dozer. He said, "What if we're just supposed to recreate movie scenes? You know, they give us a lot of the filters, and director and editor of, you know, a lot of these situations, like the Alien, right? The Alien one, and it's called Game Over Man. So it's definitely a connection and." You know, a pun to that. But what if it is true? What if we are supposed to just recreate certain movie scenes? They definitely give us the option to. So I made up some,
Well,
you know, some
I'm
Fight Club
focusing.
connections and stuff. So there's a lot of crazy
I'm,
shit.
I'm focusing. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. Is that good English? On 80s.
Yeah,
They all love
because
the
that
80s,
sign
and
in the Paleto Bay, right? Still beaming and broadcasting from the
since
80s.
the 80s.
Since the 80s.
And not
Yeah.
only that, the Back to the Future reference, the They Live references, the V
Look on your
reference.
phone. Go on your phone and look at the new vehicle that just came out. Go to your phone. Go to Legendary, and look at the last car. Well, not the last car, but the Wagner. The definition of it, you know, at the very end says the Wagner is a message from the future. You're late. They're always putting in like fucking little digs like that, man. Constantly.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. The Wagner is a message from the future. You're late. With other words, you still haven't found it, the mystery.
And even the newest one, the
Wagner.
Cheetah Classic, it says "Welcome to the Old World" at the very end of that. You see what I'm saying? They're constantly doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Constantly. I'm going to go ahead and give some shout outs really quick. And then if anyone has any questions, just say it in the beginning of your question, of the sentence, so we know to bring it up. You know, if it's a question for me or Dibs, just say, "Hey, Dibs," or "Hey, Music," and then ask your question, and we'll be looking out for it. But shout out to Lord Chrome, Living on the Edge. We got Kevin Carmely. We got O'Brittany. We got Stormbringer. We got Amaral Osman, True Company, Tiburon Osic Carlos, Ryan McGrory. We have, let's see here. I'm not good at reading that quick. Jonathan Brown, Bob Ramirez, the Dude. What's up, Illuminati? We got the Dude / Illuminati in here. Illuminati Seeing Eye. What's going on, Illuminati Seeing Eye? That's going to be one of the moderators on my channel. I think that they said they're going to do it, so awesome. Kairos Power, moderator on our channel, and also Chiliad Mystery Club on Xbox. What's up, Kairos? A lot of people in here, so thank you guys all for jumping in. Mac Highlights.
I'm going to do some
good
shout
guy
outs too. Fearless is here.
On the
Fearless is here.
PS4 is Mac Highlights. So if you guys have any questions for solving the Chiliad mystery, talk to Mac. He's going to be in direct contact with me. So yeah, all you guys. And if Fearless is in here, what the fuck is he not doing in the goddamn headset doing the show with us? Fearless Fox, what's going on? Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to throw some more shout outs. Justin Pope, Illuminati Seeing Eye. True Company is here. He just switched over to my channel, I guess. Mr. Fuji, of course. Red Director. He's got a question for you about your Epsilon thing. Maybe we should pay attention more to the track than they give us. Basically, an Epsilon Bible. And
yes.
you know way more about that. So now,
agreed.
So
100%. It's one of the things that Rockstar has done. They don't do a lot of interviews. If you guys try to look it up and try to find some interviews and stuff from Rockstar, you'll notice that there's not much to find. They really don't like to get into the public eye, if you will. But one of the things that they do is definitely reveal what they're. You know, they get to the point when they do stuff like that. And I looked at some of the stuff that they've done. Okay, and they've commented and done reviews and. You know, with different companies and magazine articles, and they say that they always want to make the customer happy. They want us to be happy. They want to make the game experience that much better for us. So they see what we enjoyed the most from their last title, and they try to do above and beyond with that and even more in their next title. And now think about it. What did we really want from San Andreas back when San Andreas was out? We wanted Bigfoot. We really were involved looking for Bigfoot and the Epsilon. That was a big, huge deal. Like, people were looking for Epsilon, this and that. They were all over. It was a big thing, man. And so what did they give us now? They gave us Bigfoot. Okay, they made it in the game bigger and better than, you know, ever. They gave it to us, and also they gave us the Epsilon. They made it bigger and better than ever. But they also okay, knew that it was a big mystery within San Andreas, and now we have this big ass, cryptic ass tract at the very end of doing, we do the story of the Epsilon. Then we come back when our story is complete. We get the tract and we start the tracks. And when we're done with the tracks, we get the email of the fucking like Epsilon Bible, if you will. And it is cryptic and very, very hard to figure out what exactly they're saying because they speak in riddles and metaphors. Now, why did they do that? It took a lot of time for them to write like that, dude. A lot of fucking time, you know. Why did they do that? Maybe because there is something more to solve. They know that we really were into it last time, and they've said themselves that they want to, improve and make us happier and give us more of what we want. So there's no doubt in my mind that there's something on what we're talking about here. There's definitely more to it, and that's why I want to focus on it, guys, because there's definitely more. So yeah, great. Who was that said that? Big shout out to him. Definitely, he's right.
His name was director something. Hold on. His name was Rect Dictator. Sorry, it's my English, buddy. Sorry. Can you come here over here because I see something, but I don't have guns. So if you zoom in your phone, you see that one of the cables is a little bit loose. Can you shoot it just for fun, maybe to see what happens?
What are you talking about, Debs?
Oh, here on if you look in your phone and you look up, you see two cables, and the left one is
the one that's
intact.
hanging down. No.
Yeah. Maybe if you shoot it, maybe the thing drops or something. Just.
I think I know what you're talking about. Which.
Yeah, you see the circle? It's on the roof, like on the roof, the middle pillar, and on the roof. Ah, crap! I don't know how to explain it. You see the roof, right? And you see three pillars. Take the one pillar in the left.
Yeah.
And you see two cables in there, and
yeah, the one on the right on the top.
Yeah, it's broken. Yeah, and maybe on the left there's one too. Maybe you have to shoot all three of them. No, okay. No, I was just messing around. You never know something would happen.
You know what? This is a fucking
funny,
definite suspicious location because at nighttime, if you fly above this location, right, directly above it, and it's funny because you can't use a plane. You got to use a blimp or a helicopter because planes you can't use bird's eye view. There is no bird's eye view from a plane. It just doesn't have that view. It's weird. So if you use a bird or AKA a helicopter, right, and this location, okay, is actually an Illuminati sign. These stairs fan out like this, from the stage being the top, and then it fans out wide at the back. Okay, that's like the pyramid of it. That's the bottom of the pyramid to the top of the pyramid. The stage is actually the eye. That middle pillar that you were talking about is actually the middle, like the part of the eye. It makes the actual like retina or whatever of the eye, the pupil. Okay, and then the stage is like a big
yeah,
oval.
I see what
it's
you
like
mean now.
slant
Yeah,
right in the middle. It's
like
hard
it's
to
looking
describe. But from a bird's eye view, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It is definitely a big Easter egg.
The
It's
lights
so
are
weird
wrong.
because they give us so many clues with that. That way. Also, like Aaron Garbett, the art director, said, obscurely like that. And the lighthouse at night or in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, will give us the shadow of the eye. When the sun rises, it'll cast on the lighthouse and give us a big eye on the staircase of the by Ursula's house. There's a lot of clues with that kind of shit. So.
And we have to maybe I'm going to play that mission tomorrow. This is the mission where you blow up the boss of Live Invader. When you pull up the telephone, you put a bomb in the telephone, and he's doing a broadcast live, like the iPhone with everybody talk.
Yep.
And this is the stage he is on, and this is where the bomb explodes
I've
against his
always
head.
tried to figure out what his phone number was. I was always wondering if the black cell phones was his phone number, and that's why he creates the explosion.
Yeah, but maybe
Something to
there's a
think about.
sign if you look around him or something like a billboard or something. Maybe there is another trigger to investigate more.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat have any questions or anything? Maybe we have some answers.
Oh, you're talking to me, or?
I'm just asking everybody in the chat if there's any, anything that they want to
Oh,
ask.
questions,
Not,
yeah.
you know, it's finally a time where we can do that and give you guys some, you know, spotlight time. And if you guys have anything you want to say, now is the time, or forever hold your peace and land your penis. So, or
Now,
for
what I
Dibs, it would be
really
his
hope,
vagina.
what I really hope, because I don't play PC, is that we can they join the group on Xbox or PlayStation, and we can hunt together. We don't have to broadcast it, but it's always good to hunt together and form a group. And what I was really hoping that we can do when we are large enough is like we take the map of GTA, we build them into sectors like north, south, west, and then we're gonna search building by building, house by house, and write everything down, see what's strange, and like that there's everything that we have found, and as a mystery group, I mean that.
Yeah. Hey, there's some people in here asking some stuff. They say, what's going on? Abe Nutkills, Gibbsy Goodness, Houdini, Game Players, Tiburon, all you guys. Hey, Paul Curie, what's going on? But we have Illuminati Seeing Eye says, Danny, have you taken the space soccer there? Are you talking about where we are right now? Is that what you're saying? Paul Curie says, Danny,
Oh,
could
can I?
GTA 5 be a mini game and real life is actually GTA 20 and we're all playing it in the future in VR? It's funny that you say that because when we first started online character, right, Lester talks about like avatars and like, you know, and like spending your time in a avatar and shit. So it's kind of funny you say that. I can't remember exactly what he says, but it's making me think of that. So that's a good train of thought, Paul. Tiburon says, Danny, have you checked out DMA Design Games? Yes, Rockstar's past. Definitely. They have some, you know, like Pandemonium, also like Silicon Valley. I'm on that, man. I'm definitely on that. Trust me, Tiburon. Good train of thought as well. Um, Illuminati saying Space Stalker inside that stand and sound the horns. Like right where I'm at right now at this Vinewood Bowl. No, I haven't. Have you done
Yeah,
that, Dibs? Have you
have
brought the
to,
Space Stalker here?
no, I know, I have to clarify that a bit. I saw a topic on Reddit, and it was posted by did somebody said FIB, and I saw that topic, and it was a forgotten topic, and it was a topic about he found that one of the space horns, space stalker horns, is actually holds an image, and that image is one of the three messages we sent out to space. We got the Voyager image with the record. We got there's another one. Crap, I forgot them. There's another one. There were three. We sent out three signals. I think the first one is Hitler did when the Olympics started in 1936. The Voyager, and the third one was just all radio waves, and those radio waves, it was just like a sign of, hey, look at us, we are intelligent. And those radio waves are in one of the space docker horns. And I have to, how do you say that in English? I have to clarify myself, because in my video I said it was the rare one, but it isn't. It's the wobbling one. It's the wobbling one who holds that special message. And if you look at the video, if you really want to look at places to sound the horn, you don't have to. You don't want to use the rare one. You want to use the wobbling one, with the wobbling wow 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 or something. I don't know how
So
it
you
goes.
mean to tell
But
me that one of the horns the Space Docker makes
yeah,
is actually
yeah.
something from real life that we sent out to
Real
space
life,
to try
yeah,
to get a message
yeah.
from?
We've sent it out in space in 1974. We sent it out
Wow,
in space in
guys, is this
1974.
on your channel? This is your last video?
Yeah, it's my last video. Yeah, yeah, and
Guys, you gotta
it's
definitely
not
check
my
that out.
discovery.
That's
It's not my
awesome.
discovery. And
Yeah, but you're bringing it
other,
back. You know, you're bringing it up. And you said that that was
yeah,
from two
and
years ago?
yeah, 2 years ago he posted it, and before I made the video, I thought it was fair to contact him before I did the video. So I said, hey, I'm going to make a video about it, and he replied back, and he said, Well, thanks, mate, that you were picking it up because I ain't joking. It's legit, and other people from that topic. It's in the description. You can read it for yourself. If you read that topic, other people put the other horns too in the spectrometer, so it is confirmed that it is actually a message sent out to space to show that we're intelligent. And you see on that image, you see like our DNA, how tall we are, what our places in the universe, and it's just a small image, and it goes through radio waves. So, I never knew why nobody went further on investigating with it.
Well,
I knew
that's
that
the beauty
Grams,
of what we're
Grams,
doing, man. It's the beauty
yeah,
of the
but
cold
that
case
Grams
files that
guy,
we're starting up.
You know Grams, who's at the Guru team, who found the UFO.
Okay.
I know he did. He found it too, and he posted an image about it too on. But he deleted his account, so it was hard for me to find it. But somebody in the comments says, "Hey, you should check out the post Grams made," and it was about the same subject. And so it's known. It's known. But that's what I mean.
But that's the
I'm a
beauty,
new
though, man, of what we're going to be
yeah, I'm a
doing, the
new
cold
mystery
case
hunter.
files.
I'm a new mystery
Because
hunter, so I didn't know.
that's the good thing I like about it, man, is because it's a fresh set of eyes on something, and because you're new, you are going over old information, which is great because this motherfucker isn't solved. So I am a big fan of going over anything new and
Yeah,
old because god damn it,
cold
it's
case
all
detectives.
just as useful and important because until it's solved, how could anyone brush something off and say, well, that's already been talked about? Okay, well, is it solved? No. Then how do you know that's not the piece that goes right in the middle, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know
Yeah.
what puzzle piece that is, on the picture. So I love it, man. So guys, there's going to be a definite, importance to watching the series that we're coming out with, and like Dib said, we're going to do it where we're going to involve one or two of the viewers in it every week as well, so you guys can get directly involved and help us crack the old case files here within the
Yeah,
mystery.
what I see often is people post pictures, people post little small video clips they captured on the Xbox on the PlayStation 4, and we can use those too. And hey, man, that's a good video. Why don't you join us and we talk about it so everybody gets. Like I don't know how to say it in English. So everybody gets involved. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody is in the video, and
Rockstar
we're
wants it
all
that
in
way
this
too.
together.
Rockstar wants it that
Yeah,
way. They stress in so many ways, like
yeah.
teamwork and uniting and so much. That's why we're
I
going to be doing that
I saw
takeover, and that's
yeah
why.
I saw an interview. Sorry to interrupt you one more time. It's the last time, Danny. Sorry. I saw an interview with Rockstar, and it was in a game magazine, and they said if you want to solve the mystery, uh, an online forum is needed. So
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, it's there, and I don't know what it means, uh, but they refer to it too, and I think that's the way it should be. We all mystery hunters, and we all want the same thing, and to solve this. And yeah,
Absolutely,
no,
absolutely.
I won't interrupt you anymore.
Oh no, you're okay, man. You're okay. I was just saying that that they show us so many different things, like having a different perspective, like that's one of the changes from last gen to next gen is perspective. Looking at something in a different way. First person, and if you look at that train ride and everything that we just did on Trippies, you look at the map in first person, you notice your character will turn and stuff. So there's a lot of different things you can notice just from changing the view. Okay, so getting more people together and putting their heads together is definitely a good thing to do. So definitely get involved with the community on PS4, the club on the Xbox, and it's been tough lately. I've been trying to get to a lot of the comments. I haven't been commenting too much on the videos, but keep commenting, guys, and I'll be getting back to you shortly, and as well as the what is it, the viewer's voice. I got a lot of stuff already coming out. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out for you guys soon, so stay tuned. And let's see, what time is it already here? We got How long have we been
Yeah,
going
it's
for?
late. I have to go to bed, mate.
Holy shit. Yeah, so let's wrap this up because we'll make it, something, so people that weren't here live with us, we don't want to discourage them from clicking on the video. If it's 3 hours long, I see a 3 hour video from somebody, I'm like,
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, yeah,
That's why I'm kind of
yeah.
disappointed
True.
with what I did yesterday. That broadcast was an awesome broadcast, but it's like over an hour, so people might not want to click on it. But there was a lot of good shit, in that video. So I'm glad we brought up some of it today. And before we go, anyone have any last words? I want to give everyone a chance in the chat, live chat, to say something. And what's up, DJ Dozer? He just jumped in our party here on PS4. What's up, DJ?
Well, I gotta tell you, when you're talking about looking at things in a different perspective, you're dead on. You freaking nailed it on the head, because there's clues everywhere. We just don't know how to look for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of new methods that need to be done. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways to do things, and that's why getting people together, man. That's what I'm a big advocate of getting everyone together and doing shit, man. So it's awesome.
Yeah. So I got this theory, and it has a lot to do with going onto Social Club Network to get more traffic on their website. When you're creating a paint job, a custom paint job for your character's car, you can edit the code for the color that you want. So when I was playing, I noticed across the street from the hospital where you respawn all the time, hashtag the musical. So there's a hashtag.
Yeah,
right
hashtag
there.
the musical. Yeah, it's by that Vice picture too.
Yeah, and when you're editing, there's a hashtag next to letters and numbers that you would enter for a specific color.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking maybe there's a specific color that we have to have our car painted that will allow us access to certain doors.
That's
and
pretty
garages.
awesome. Do you have your voice shared? I don't know if anyone can hear you. So, dude,
I got it
DJ,
set
that's
that
a really good point. Honestly, that's really good. If you think about it, when that black cell phones thing came out, a lot of people were wondering what it does, and it actually was, it changed your phone a different color. And the color that it changed your phone was actually called Emperor. Now we know that Emperor is a vehicle that Lamar drives in the game, and as well as that, it also has a meaning to it. But just thinking about that makes me think that you might be onto something, because what if we do have to have the right color? Like, maybe we should look in to see if hashtag is a color. Maybe there is a color out there named hashtag or something close, or maybe musical or whatever. There might be clues tied to what you're saying. I definitely would look into it. It's a really, really good,
Can I add something to it? Can I add something to it? You talked about the Emperor, because he's talking about, welcome by the way, he's talking about the color thing, but have you noticed when you want to, you can make your own car license plate, and when you type in the word Emperor, Rockstar doesn't allow it. When you type in the word craft or Zepho, there are certain keywords mystery related that aren't allowed on Rockstar, and Emperor was one of them, and I can't see the connection with Emperor yet. So what's the reason that they don't want you to have the Emperor license plate? So
I don't know.
it's a good.
It's a good
no,
one.
I mean neither. No, it's
bringing up the social club, right? Think about this. This is one thing I brought up in my one of my best videos I think that I've ever made. It was when I spent like 6 months on it. It was called Unleashing the Truth Time Travel, and at the end of it, I bring up a theory, and I hope to God I'm not right. I fucking pray to God it's just a stupid idea, and it just ends there. But I thought, what if the social club is involved, and what if we do need to have like 100% on like all their games or something, or what, something like have to where Rockstar knows that we did do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. What if they are, it's all got to match up. It's all got to show that we've done these things, so they know that we do get the connection, because they don't know what we know. You know, they only know what we've completed in the game. Just like the game, there's no easy, medium, or hard. There's no difficulty. So how does the game know that you're doing things on a harder difficulty? Well, maybe, you know, if you take the clues that they give us on the loading screens, right?
Yeah, yeah,
They
but
say,
they trick.
You know how
they
they say like
track
the radar?
everything.
You know how they say that on the loading screens? They make it harder for yourself by going in settings and taking away the radar or doing this. So maybe that's like little clues, you know, by them showing us how we can actually change the difficulty to like hard or expert mode, right? And maybe we have to complete it with those kind of settings. You never know what the hell it is, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to get into. So definitely speculate, guys, and think of you know, think of what you guys want to bring up, and then when we get together for the next mystery show and or the case files, the cold case files, we can get you guys on and we can start speculating and talking more on mystery shit. So thanks everyone that contributed today.
And yeah, me too. Before we end up, Big Papa, he says, "You motherfuckers don't answer the chat." But
no, we're just ignoring you. We answered the chat. We're just ignoring you.
No, we are. I ain't ignoring you, Big Papa. When is Rockstar gonna make a Midnight Club game? I have no idea, man. I'm just for the mystery. I have no idea. And a lot of people love those games, but I think they're busy with Red Dead Redemption. There are even clues to Bully, and I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. Yeah. And True Company, I want to do a special shout out to True Company because he's Dutch. I know he's Dutch because he helped me out once on a private thing on my computer, and he has to work in 3 hours. Then you are a really true legend for sticking around so long. So a special shout out to you, man. And I think we have to because it's 3 a.m. on a Sunday, mate. So. I think we have to end the stream now.
It's 3 a.m. for you right now? Well, before you end the show, you better run outside, climb up the nearest hill, and see if you can see a fucking, you know, a UFO out there. The vibe I get from you, Dibbs, and all your videos, I think like wherever you live, I feel like you're like in the middle of a fucking rainforest or something. Like it's always thundering and lightning where you live. Like.
Yeah, I know the settings. No, you know what I used to do? I used to watch. I think his name is Dark Hunter or something. You should check him out. He used to make videos about GTA myths and legends, and he used it, and I copied him. I copied it from him because I loved the vibe he says, and he didn't talk, and the myths and legends were all. Yeah, it wasn't really mystery.
Why I love you,
he made it up. He made it up.
You're so humble. You're willing to show who you stole your shit from. So a guy like that is someone you could trust, guys. So definitely check out Tibbs' videos and the stuff that he's brought out recently. Thank you. A big shout out to DJ Dozer for jumping in the chat without being invited. But thank you for joining anyway, man. It's always a pleasure having you. And all you guys, you know, thank you for contributing and everything like that. It means the world to us. Trust me, we really love it. So, you know, join the chat. I mean, and the videos. Join the club and the community. And don't forget, social club it. Come on, guys, social club it. Join the Fun to Kill crew.
Your homework for tonight is to go and look for many clues as to what you can change your color in both the online crew color as well as the in-game custom color for your vehicles.
I agree. One of the pieces.
And I'm going to investigate. And I'm going to investigate the radio tower because I think we found something there just by doing the show. The color differences. And,
how Dibbs' character looks like a girl, but it sounds like a man. That's what I'm going to get on. Because I just don't understand this.
Only in the weekends.
I just want to know if I should feel wrong or not. Morally correct or not for looking up his skirt, is that wrong or not? I don't understand.
I'm still standing in the. I
know it's 2017 and it's accepted, but is it wrong? Anyway, guys, thank you all for jumping in. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Dibbs, once again, thank you for co-hosting this with me, and DJ Dozer, thanks for jumping in. DJ Dozer's the viewer of the week, as he's especially, entered here in the chat in the end of the video. So, but he came in with some great information. I love it. So, all you guys keep doing what you're doing. Send us information, and I cherry pick through the best of what you guys send me, and you'll see soon. The Viewers Voice episodes will be back, as we did a little, a little tease the other day of viewers' voices. We got some people together. So if you haven't seen a viewers' voice episode, I recommend watching the first 3 that are on my channel. And we'll be getting the cold case files going and a lot of stuff coming out your way, guys. So it's bumping over this side of the town. So definitely stay with the channels. Check out Div's videos. Check out the stuff I've been putting out. Really interesting things going on here. And hook up with us on the chats, guys. We're always online, willing to hang out and talk to people and, you know, further progress our way through the mystery as we try to solve the Chiliad Mystery on our search for the truth. So, once again, take it easy, guys. Dibbs, thank you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you everybody in the chat and Dirt Road Warrior. Thank you, game players, Tiger, Cobra, everyone in the chat. You were awesome. It was a great discussion, and hope to see you next week. And maybe you can join too with the cold case file detectives thing, something.
Oh yeah.
Good night, everybody.
DJ Dozer, thanks again, man, for jumping in.
Thanks for watching, by the way. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bye bye.
DJ Dozer, thanks again, man, for joining. And everybody.
Wait. As motherfucking always?
Yeah, as motherfucking always, guys.
Peace. Motherfucking always.
Peace.
Bye bye. I think I'm offline. I don't know for sure. I think it was an awesome show. Where?
Hey Danny, I gotta say, I really like this music selection you've been using lately. It's been pretty chill.
Hell yeah, man, it's fucking awesome. If I could drive straight. I was going for that nice, cool, like, you know, vibe of the music and let me drive with the fucking camera. But then Dib started talking and I started smashing into shit.
Yeah,
it was just ruined, but it's the thought that counts, right, guys? So
next time we don't invite him anymore. Fuck him.
Hopefully you guys understand that we're trying to leave you here in a nice, peaceful mood. Think about the mystery. Go to sleep.
Oh,
donate
crap,
millions
sorry,
of dollars.
mate.
Subscribe. See you later, guys. And as motherfucking always.
Peace, bitches!
It was an awesome show, Danny. And